Hello and welcomes back everyone, and Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Once again we are playing as Vaedren here, my agent, or should I say we're playing as the Red Blade. Where we last left off, we assaulted the Nova Blade's major base of operations, the Aggressor, and found out that the data they had on board their ship was pretty much useless. Of course, we have another lead, Torch and her Mandalorians, to discover what the Revanites are up to. But before we go say hello to them, we got contacted by a droid who had coordinates to meet a prior acquaintance of ours by the name of Jeeg, who knew of our identity as the Red Blade on Hutter, who provided us that identity. So I'm suspicious. We're gonna go say hello and find out what the hell is going on. Where is Jeeg? Oh, within the Blaster's Path Cantina. Interesting. We've dusted off the old Red Blade outfit. That droid who communicated with us at the end of the last part even welcomed the Blade back to Rishi. Which makes me assume that the Red Blade had been here previously. Which would make sense. Don't like that Jeeg somehow knows we're here. But we'll go look into this situation, see what we can learn. Do we have a mailbox here? We do. Come on. Oh, Eloise Moru. You don't know what a relief this is, you breaking my man out of that slave prison. I've been trying to save it up to pay the Blade's back taxes and get Ren out, but the interest is so high. Pretty much a way to keep him working for free for the rest of his life. Not no more though. We're packing up before the Blades get rise and come looking. You're a way bigger priority for them, I'm sure, but we're not taking any chances. Ren says he promised to go back to Hollow Ricks and his old pirate life for you anyway. And he sent us some credits as thanks.
You're now 2 meters inside an Umbaran jamming field. If I've pressed the right buttons, we should have adequate privacy.
I received your message for the Red Blade.
Yes, perhaps a bit obvious, but I thought your pirate cover appropriate given the circumstances. So how is independence suiting you, Agent? No one to answer to or interfering with your decisions?
I'm working with Sith more than I expected. But the cause is right, and it's on my terms.
I'm glad to hear it.
How are you even alive?
As it turns out, there was concern that I had arranged for certain documents to be released in the event of my death. Instead of execution, I was granted early retirement.
Sounds very straightforward.
Very. I assure you, however, I am no longer involved. I've come only to ask you a personal favor.
The Empire is surrounded by enemies. The Republic, now the Revanites. We need people like you.
Not anymore. I've accepted my fate, save for some unfinished business. Shara Jen, the former Keeper and Watcher too.
Go on.
After the Star Cabal's dissolution, Shara was unwell. The damage to her brain from the Cabal's trap had been considerable.
I Remember her medical droid? She had trouble speaking.
Add to that her conditioning. She was programmed for loyalty, and we had her working a rogue operation. That aggravated her existing cognitive and psychogenic trauma. She's fortunate she didn't become a vegetable. During Lord Malgus's uprising and the chaos that followed, she was unable to protect herself.
What happened?
She was captured by the Republic. I intend to free her.
I'm guessing we're not on Rishi to attack Bell Service Prison. How do we get to her?
I've made arrangements already. She was carbonite frozen and placed aboard a prison transport, which was then raided by pirates.
And now the raiders have brought their cargo to Rishi.
Precisely. The final step is to retrieve the body and erase all evidence. No one can know what happened. I intend to negotiate Shara's purchase from the raiders. While I do, I need you to provide leverage and cover our trail.
It won't be a problem. What kind of leverage am I providing?
To begin with, I suggest you slice the raiders' databanks and transmit their files to me. That should facilitate negotiations.
I'm sure they've made indiscretions we can use. And after that?
You'll have the frequency to listen in. You know how this works. You'll find what I need. We can rendezvous here once I've acquired the carbonite.
All right. Let's bring Shara home.
So it wasn't Jeeg, it was the minister using the information he knew.
We'd best be off. Good luck.
Indeed. It's good to see him again. So, he was captured by the Republic during Malgus's... I was gonna say, deception, but it was more like a, splitting of the Empire. Are you gonna catch on to what I'm doing here?
I'm going into the meeting now. Keep moving, don't get caught, and delete all records of the raid on the prison transport. Any files that might provide leverage, send to me.
Understood.
Ah, you must be Trademaster Kavok of the Red Meteor Consortium. Yes. And you are a little human who wishes to trade. I understand.
All right,
You
open
acquired
the
items
door.
from the prison transport.
Better start running!
I'd like to carry them out.
Let's see what you're made of!
Why you want frozen prisoners? Republic carbonite freezing units are superior to my clients. Keep the prisoners, I only want the boxes. Do we look like jailers? Then we'll dump the bodies ourselves. Just don't expect us to pay extra. Maybe we sell it all back to the Republic. Oh, I'm sure I can find a reason for you not to do that.
I'm done deleting evidence, sending files shortly.
So the evidence that the pirates have the carbonite frozen Watcher 2 has been deleted.
Sending now.
Why should we not sell to the Republic? For one thing, I have files right here showing you destroyed a Republic transport last year. What? Video evidence from your own ship. How you get this? It fell into my hands. I'm sure there's more where that came from.
The minister's playing a dangerous game. He may just kill him. We're gonna have to, back him up, no doubt.
Uploading files now.
I see you've also had financial difficulties. You lie! Oh, I don't believe so. You've racked up quite a debt to some Trandoshan pirates. Does your crew know you've been gambling? Maybe I make sure you don't tell. Or maybe I can do you a favor. By the time we're finished,
Rise and
the
shine.
creditors will be gone. Not possible. Maybe I prefer you gone.
Yep. Oh. The minister's offering to deal with the Trandoshan pirates. Or rather, re-deal with the Trandoshan pirates. And in return, that debt that these pirates owe disappears.
A perilous pack of pirates whose prowess rivals that of the...
Oh, I've got myself turned around, haven't I? Or maybe not.
Alright, make me look good.
Call the man you owe a debt to. See if he answers. Baruch! Baruch! He's gone. Now, imagine. If my people can do that to your enemies over the course of this conversation, what do you suppose they can do to you? All right. We sell carbonite prisoners. It's been a pleasure doing business.
Huh. Seems to have went rather well with our backup and assistance there. Surprised the minister was so loyal to Watcher 2 to keep a Shara. I wonder if there was another reason he wanted to get her out.
How are you feeling?
I've been thawed from carbonite, pierced by 25 needles, and injected with something I can only describe as liquid humiliation.
I'm pleased you're doing well.
I'm alright. Did you tell me? I can see stars. Am I on a spaceship?
Yes, you are. You're safe and you're going to be better soon.
Don't condescend to me.
My apologies. If you'll excuse me. Hold transmission, silence audio.
You said we'd all meet back here.
Yes, I lied. She's on her way to a private medical facility. I couldn't be sure you'd approve.
After everything we've been through, you'd still rather manipulate me than trust my judgment.
It's nothing personal. My wife has the same complaint.
Where is she going?
Shara will be cared for in secret by a group of richly compensated medics and scientists. In a very slow and regrettably painful process, the damage to her brain will be repaired, and her loyalty programming undone.
You can do that.
There are no guarantees. My people say it should be possible. When she is free, I have advised her not to rejoin the Empire's service and to make a life away from conflict. She's never had that chance before.
After we defeated the Star Cabal, I could have escaped too. You advised me to keep working for the good of the Empire.
You signed up to join Imperial Intelligence. You kept fighting after everything that happened. You made choices to continue on your terms. She never did. I'm giving her that chance. Talk to her if you like. Say your goodbyes.
Shara, do you recognize me?
Are you concerned about hibernation blindness or the brain damage? Of course I recognize you. The minister, former minister, says you helped me. I don't want to do this, Cypher. I don't want them to decondition me.
You don't have to be scared. You're not a prisoner. Say the word and I'll talk to the minister.
I do have to be scared. The Empire altered my limbic system. I'm sorry I haven't been there for you, Cypher. Everything else just got in the way, and I'm alright, I am. I just don't know who I'll be without.
You're the smartest person I've ever met, and you're very good at solving mysteries. I have every confidence you'll figure it out.
Maybe, but I hate mysteries. I'm glad you're here. Stay and talk for a little while.
I believe our business is done. I have a retirement to get back to, and while I don't expect we'll meet again, I believe I've said that before.
Retired or not, you're going to watch over that woman. You'll see to it that she recovers, and you'll make sure no enemies find her after. She's going to live a very peaceful life.
Yes, she will. But don't underestimate her either. There is one other thing, by the way. I may be out of the game, but you're not. I hear rumors Intelligence is on the verge of reforming at last. Darth Mar wants you to advise and oversee. Independent, but with full access.
Darth Mar considers my independence to be treason.
Yes, but you'd be a check against any Sith who'd use Intelligence for their own schemes. A new agency will need new personnel to replace those lost. I have files with potential recruits, untraditional but highly skilled.
What kind of untraditional recruits?
Military deserters, terrorist sympathizers, and Malgus's alien insurgents. All of them believers in a better empire.
I'm always glad to have resources. But I'm not making any decisions right now.
Don't delay too long. I've heard rumors of new threats. But as I said, I'm out of the game, and the files are yours. Watch for enemies within and without. Everything is on you now, and you know the stakes for civilization.
So, Shara's gonna find herself a new life, a life without the Empire. She has to find her own way, and I'm sure she'll manage. The Minister of Intelligence is enjoying early retirement. Huh. Much like that Terminus was talking about. And rumor has it that Darth Maul wants to reform Imperial Intelligence. And the Minister has given us a file of potential skilled recruits. Huh. Not that I have any interest to truly and officially rejoin the Empire. I could see why Darth Maul would like us to be used as a check against other ambitious Sith who may want to form their own new empire and proclaim themselves Emperor. With each origin, with each class, there was always this sort of interlude part after dealing with the Nova Blades. You'll always kind of have someone related to your past in some way. I actually rather thought it might be Darth Zorid. After the end of Act 1, she's disappeared. And I don't think we'll see her again. To be perfectly honest. To be fair, I probably didn't want to see her again. But I was curious as to what happened to her. In fact, tell you what, we're gonna take a break now anyway, but before we take a break, I'm just gonna pull up a file to see if it's been said what does happen to her. Maybe there's like a Datacron entry somewhere. Darth Zorid. Is there any confirmed talk about what happened? So she was amongst the one who helped the Dark Council disband. Imperial Intelligence. Huh. I see. No mention if she's dead or not at this point in time. I would have thought the other members of the Dark Council would have got rid of her, but seemingly not. Something to maybe be concerned about. Either way, we'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish. When we come back, we'll go find Torch and the Mandalorians. See what they know about Revan and his plans. As always, as I say, thank you for joining me. And I say, hopefully see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.